Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. We are fixing to do a video on some more Jiffy Mix corn muffin mix recipes. Jiffy corn muffin mix recipes. This one is called pulled pork cornbread casserole. And what you'll do is your Jiffy mix, along with a few other things, will be your crust. And then we're going to put some prepared barbecue pork over that. Then some cheese, pop in the oven. So I went ahead and just got some prepared barbecue pork instead of making my own, but you can make your own. So let's just go ahead and start with our crust first. All right, so we're gonna need a box of Jiffy, of course. You're gonna mix all this together in a bowl. Preheat your oven to 400 because you need to bake your crust before you add the meat portion. Okay, gonna need a can of cream style corn. Get all that out. Okay, you're going to need 2 eggs, half a cup of milk, okay, and 1 cup of cheddar. You're going to mix that in. I'm going to mix all this together. This is a really quick recipe, real simple. You'll spend more time baking each thing than you will mixing it together. Let me get my whisk and let's see if we can do a little bit better with a whisk. Okay. And then we'll switch back over. I'll try to get all these lumps out. You're going to need a 13 by 9 pan, and you need to grease that pan. And I've already got that set aside. Waiting for this mixture. Okay, I think that's about as good as it's going to get, y'all. Alright. Move everything over. Make sure that you can see. Okay, so pour this in, and 400 degree oven for about 20 minutes. You're going to bake this. And then we're going to take it out and we're going to go to our next step in the recipe. Really easy and simple. Okay, 20 minutes, 400 degrees. And then meet me right back here and we'll finish the next portion and then we will be done. See you in a few. Okay, y'all, so this was in the oven for 20 minutes, so it is time to spread out the prepared pulled pork that I bought. I bought this brand. You can probably use any brand that you like. We're not really a fan of this brand, but I figured it'd probably be okay because it's with a lot of other stuff. So I just bought 1 little bowl of it. It's supposed to be enough because it's a pound's worth. We'll see. We're just gonna do the best we can. Like I said, we're not really a fan of it anyway. So hopefully it'll still be good. I figured mixed with everything else it'd probably be okay. But by itself on bread, like on sandwiches, ew. They had chicken and pork. Pretty sure you could use either. This was the cheaper, the ones that they had already prepared. The other one was like a Jack Daniel's brand. And I was like, it was $10. I didn't really want to invest that much into it in case we hate it. Okay, yeah, this will be good enough. I kind of chopped up the meat just a little bit because it's a little bit too chunky so that it would spread just a little bit further. Ow, that was hot. And then the only other thing that you're going to do is just sprinkle your remaining cup of cheese over this. And then you're going to bake it for another 20 minutes. But I'm going to cover it because I don't want the cheese to burn. And then the last 5 minutes or so, I'll take it off. Okay, I'll see you back here in a few. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished product. It's all done and ready, and I'm fixing to dish it out for supper. I'm going to serve it with some french fries, but you can serve it with anything. You can do anything barbecue related, or you can do anything like ground beef related, I guess, or fried chicken related, you know, anything. Anything you could go with it, green salad, anything. But I think that's what we're going to do tonight, and I'm sure it's going to be good. Barbecue sauce and cheddar always go really good together. So that's always a good option. You do not have to use cheddar if you don't want to. But I think it's going to taste great this way. And it was really quick and easy. Hey y'all, welcome back. We are going to make a squash dressing with Jiffy Mix cornbread. You'll need to make 1 box of Jiffy Mix corn muffin mix according to the package directions. And you're going to need to cool it and then crumble it into a big bowl. You're going to also need to get about 4 cups of squash, half a cup of onion, half a cup of celery, and half a cup of bell pepper, and saute that in some butter and oil. And then you're going to combine the 2 of these. And we're going to need a cup of milk, a can of cream and chicken soup, one teaspoon of Cajun seasoning. I use Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning. And you're going to need 1 beaten egg. But I'm going to try to cool this down a little bit before I add that egg because I don't want it to cook it. And I did use a red bell pepper because that's what I had on hand, but you can use any color. You can even use green if that's all you have, or if that's all you prefer. So I'm going to stir this in. You need to put this into a preheated oven, 400 degrees, and we're going to cook it for about 40 minutes. So let me get this in my pan and hope that it fits. It's a sprayed pan. Yeah, it's going to work. Okay, 400 degrees, 40 minutes. I'll see y'all back here in a few. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished product for the dressing. It turned out fine. I did leave it in an extra few minutes just to make sure that we got that little crunchy topping to it. But it looks like it's going to turn out great and everybody's gonna like it. Okay, y'all, so this next little recipe that includes Jiffy corn muffin mix is a Mexican cornbread. So you're going to need to cook a 1 pound tube or 1 pound package of ground pork sausage. And drain that if it needs drained. And then we're going to add to it some taco seasoning and 2/3 of a cup of salsa. Let me see if I can find my 1/3 cup measure. Probably not. All right, we're just gonna have to go with this. Okay, you're just gonna mix this together. Just a touch more. Just a touch. Okay, so I'm gonna let this continue to warm up just a little bit, and then we're gonna move it. We're gonna remove it from the heat, set it aside. We're going to go ahead and get our cornbread mixture mixed together. Okay, y'all, so let's mix our cornbread mixture up first. You're going to need 3 boxes of Jiffy corn muffin mix. Oops. They changed the packaging of this. I'm not sure I like that. Okay. A can of cream style corn. 1 can of chilies, diced green chilies. And you do not drain the can. 6 eggs. And we're going to need some milk. Three-quarters of a cup of milk. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Clean some of this up real quick. Okay. Now we're going to mix all this together. We'll see if I can get it with a spoon. We'll just use this one. All right, we're going to mix all this up. So just stir to combine it. Meanwhile, let's see, you need to preheat your oven to 400 and get your 13 by 9 pan sprayed and ready, because that's what this is going to go into. Then you're going to mix the meat mixture with the cornbread. Trying to cool this down just a little bit before we add everything else. So it's all going to be one big bowl. And I'm also trying to not have a little bit of grease in here now that I added some of the other things. It kind of wasn't there before. So I want to try to not get that in there. Okay, here's the last little bit. Okay. Okay. So we stir all this up. And then that's it. We put it in the pan. We bake it. It's a different type of Mexican cornbread. I've made, I think, a few on my channel, but this one's a little bit different. All right, let me get my pan. Okay. this in here. This is a lot. I mean, this has got to be able to feed quite a bit of people. Okay, 400 degrees for about 40 minutes till the toothpick comes out clean. I'll see y'all back here in a few. Oh wait, guess what we forgot? The cheese. I forgot to put the cheese in this. I just looked up and seen it. So we can do that real quick while it's in the pan. You're gonna need about a cup of cheddar, and I'm gonna do a cup of pepper jack. Now you can do any mixture that you want. You know, any type of, you could do all cheddar, all pepper jack, or you could do Monterey Jack. Let me just stir this in here real quick. It's not as combined as it would be if I would have put it in the bowl, but it'll still work. Sorry about that, y'all. I forgot. Completely forgot about the cheese. Okay. Alrighty. 400 degrees. About 40 minutes or so. Toothpick should come out clean. Alright, see you back here in a few. Okay, y'all, so this is the finished product. I did leave it in the oven a little bit longer just to make sure that it got done all the way. It is very moist, but it turned out really good. It came out of the pan just fine, and hopefully nobody will mistake it for anything sweet, even though it kind of looks like it.